Pixel art games RPG still become the most aesthetic games for mobile. Even the graphics are only in 2D visual, but some people even become fanatic fans of it. Seeing the pixel art style will make the players feel addictive to play. In this video, our team presents the English version of RPG pixel game so we all will understand the gameplay and how the storyline will be. Please help this video get 200 likes. Thanks. Top 10 best graphic pixel art games for Android iOS 2024, offline and online. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Potion Permit. Potion Permit. This game is truly magnificent as a new pixel art game and probably the best pixel art RPG open world games right now on mobile. How come this game was ported from a Nintendo Switch games which the quality will be beyond regular games on mobile? Everything is done perfectly with so many features that we can enjoy and learn little by little and master everything by a flash. I love how the game has a beautiful background. The gameplay of Potion Permit is will become a chemist that all of the villagers will doubt about our skill. But this is the main point to prove that they are wrong and turn everything into an opposite conditions and acknowledge us. In the game, we can hunt the monster and hit them with a cycle, hammer and axe. It's up to us on changing and switching the weapon that is able to do. Always try to craft new goods, potion and equipment tools that need a specific materials that we can find easily in the forest. There is so many things we can do, but I will continue on the part 2. Absolutely, Potion Permit is one of the best open world pixel art RPG games for Android iOS 2024. Sword of Convallaria. Sword of Convallaria. Finally, the developer keeps updating the game's trailer with an English version. This is the big news for everyone who's always asking if this game will release on global, and the answer is yes, 100% it will launch globally in English. Seriously, I see how the developer seems so confident through this game because these pixel art games will release on multi-platforms with PC, Steam, Nintendo Switch, Android and iOS. The gameplay of Sword of Convallaria is we will play in a single player with a turn-based tactical and serve with a beautiful storyline-based game. The whole story and music will blend perfectly to create a great engaging experience. Even the game story will have a different storyline based on the situation and condition we are choosing on. Sword of Convallaria English is the best new pixel art game mobile with a top tier graphic. Everything seems so detailed, even the gameplay's effect, like we can push the enemy down from the arena, knock them back into the grenade barrels and many more. We must deploy some heroes and we should wisely pick the right hero based on the landscape arena and the enemy's type. This pixel art is my top list of pixel art RPG games you must play on 2024 for Android iOS. Elona II. Elona II. If you really love a classic pixel art RPG game with an open world, then this game will be a great recommendation for you to play right now. The game has so many different art styles like black and white, 3D and also pixel art style for sure. The gameplay of Elona II is we will start by picking a male hero as our main characters. Sword is the primary weapon we can use to slash the enemy. Along the journey, we will find new allies that will join and help us in killing the monster. The music is really nostalgic. It has 32-bit background music that will easily remind us of the gold of pixel art JRPG era. Actually, in the game, we'll find tons of puzzles that we need to solve, but it's quite difficult to solve anyway. Right now, we can play the game with a game's controller and it will really help the player to navigate the hero way more easily while in the combat. Elona II can play through Play Pass with a cheaper price. The best open world pixel art RPG games for Android iOS 2024. Migas Adventure. Migas Adventure. This game is just a new release pixel art RPG for mobile. Just to let you know, this game is made by one man, which is an indie game. I would really appreciate his hard work to create a huge open world games. Even I can see the gameplay is quite slow, but it's totally enjoyable. Especially, the music is pretty relaxing though. Migas Adventure has a combination of gameplay of action, hack and slash RPG and also survival games. So we can cut down the tree and get some stone to create a new weapon. Try to strengthen up your armor or weapon to get an extra bonus of attribute, but we should focus on the equipment durability because when it goes to 0, then the equipment's bonus will be lost. In combat, we can switch the weapon between sword and bow, thus it's possible to do freely without consuming any stamina. Every NPC in the city can interact with. The best pixel art game RPG for Android iOS 2024. The Pixel Art. The Pixel Art. I'm pretty sure you all have never seen this game, right? But seriously, this game has a unique gameplay. Just imagine we'll play the RPG hack and slash by doing a different pattern to hit the enemy. It seems like playing billiard, but we will be using a hero to hit the enemy from a distance by following the hint line. This best pixel art RPG game 2024 has so many heroes that are available to pick. We can get the new hero through gacha as well. Every hero will have a variety of the unique skills. Some of the heroes will unleash the skill before his turn started. Some heroes will be able to cast an extra damage while in combat or unleashing his skill after combat. Look at what the character creations look like. Very delicate with a high detail pixel art visual game. Seriously, the developer successfully added the portrait games to let the player play one finger in total. The pixel art is the best new pixel art games Android iOS 2024. Elona Mobile. Elona Mobile. This game really looks like a Soul-like prequel in game's graphic. I love this kind of pixel art RPG. Has an open world and we can recruit some heroes and become our allies. He will automatically help us on killing the enemy that we face along the dungeons. The game will have day, night and afternoon mode, even if the weather will be changed frequently. This makes the game looks way more realistic even if it's only a pixel art game. The combat mechanism is pretty easy to navigate. We can unleash the skill and come closer into the target to do a basic attack. We need to open up the area of the dungeons and get the deepest of the dungeons by finding the stairs. In the open world, we are also able to find some enemies with a stronger power and they will give a huge reward afterwards. While in the city, we can interact with so many NPCs there and buy some items. This is the best open world pixel art RPG games for Android iOS 2024. Destiny Saga. Destiny Saga. When this game does beta testing, then it went so viral. The developer successfully created a new pixel art game with great visuals. I really love everything about this game. The graphic and the storyline gets my attention since the prologue started. We'll play as a young boy whose parents are killed by the monster, so he will start the journey and find out one by one friends that will help in the fighting. The combat mechanism of Destiny Saga is we can switch the hero to unleash an extra skill damage. Then keep playing as the new hero with a different weapon they all will have. It has a dungeon-based RPG pixel game, so we can go over different places, but each of the dungeons seem pretty wide for us to explore that's full of monsters. Every story will have some cutscenes which we will easily understand about the storyline. Destiny Saga Pixel Art RPG is the best game for mobile 2024. No place for Bravery. No place for Bravery. Seriously, this pixel art game is the most hardcore pixel games on mobile. The game really needs a lot of effort to learn and master because it has a parry system that we need to break the enemy's barrier first before landing a true damage into the enemy. I'm pretty sure you will get a hard time while facing the boss monster. He has a high damage, very fast acceleration, quick and persistence. I guarantee you will die for more than 5 times to trying killing the boss. That's why this game is very challenging for pixel games for mobile. The feeling of the action hack and slash will give the player a great experience of sword combat fighting. The game's storyline is pretty different from the common pixel art RPG that we have seen. It has a dark fantasy theme at all. The ambience and how the visualization area will tell you how the game has a dark vibe. No Place for Bravery is totally a very good pixel art game for a player who loves high difficulty games to play. This is the best pixel art games Android 2024. Wizard of Legend. Wizard of Legend, another great action hack and slash pixel art game RPG that we really need to play right now. The game has a great level difficulty on every dungeons. Actually, we can go around the plaza and find a great items to buy. The items will significantly increase our character's power while in combat. But seriously, you cannot underestimate the enemy's level. They all have very tough and strong. Sometimes we'll be facing the enemies in a small area that will make us push to concentrate to avoid the incoming attack faster by tapping the dodge buttons. There are two skills we can frequently unleash, like a Fire Dragon Punch and also Fire Blaze. Both of the skill will create area of effect range. Always challenge a different level dungeon based on your skill. We need more time to master every move and action on Wizard of Legend pixel art games as one of the best action combat RPG pixel games for mobile 2024. Oceanhorn Kronos Dungeons. Oceanhorn Kronos Dungeons. This pixel art game is available to play on mobile but only in an Apple Arcade, which is only for iOS. The game will represent 4 main heroes as our ally and will fight together side by side. The pixel art game has a role-playing games base, so we will explore the open world and visit so many villages and get into the dungeon for killing the monster. At a certain point, we will meet the boss stages, which his HP will boost up significantly, but don't worry, this game is very playable for a newbie friendly, which we can enjoy the gameplay and the storyline at the same time with the immersive world. The game graphics are absolutely top tier. It reminds me of the JRPG era like Chrono Trigger. This is the best pixel art game for iOS. Hopefully the developer will release this game into Android in 2024. Leran. Bonus Leran. This is the best pixel art action hack and slash game with a side-scrolling gameplay. Seriously, on Play Store, it reached 4.9 stars, which is a nearly perfect score. The gameplay is absolutely amazing with a lot of action we can do, like blocking the enemy's attack by the shield, but it can be broken when we do it several times, so we need to see the gauge meter to anticipate it to be broken. There are 2 weapons we can switch on, for the primary weapon with a sword and secondary weapon with an axe or bow for a long range distance. That is possible to do for dodging the forces. Sometimes we will see a huge boss monster with different combat styles, so we need to anticipate the pattern perfectly. Thank you very much for watching, sir. Please enjoy this video by like to support this channel. See you on the next video. Thanks.